Hey YouTube, this is Ensko with Ensko's Adventures, and on here on this beautiful Saturday in Oklahoma City. Well, it's not that beautiful, it's raining and overcast, but man, sometimes it's good to get a rainy day. Anyway, enough about that. Today I am here to do my second gun review. Man, it's been over a year ago I reviewed the Beretta M9A4. That's actually probably one of my most viewed videos on my channel. Today I am going a little bit in a different direction from the Beretta, which is a hammerfire. Today we're going to look at this beauty right here. This is the Walther PDP Compact. And well, let me tell you a little bit about this, which is now one of my favorite striker fire guns. So the Walther PDP, let me give you some specs on it before we dig in and just do my review on it. It is a 9mm striker fire handgun. And here's some information on it. The barrel length is 4 inches long. Capacity on your magazine is 15 rounds or 18 rounds. This one came with 3 18-round magazines. The height is 5.4 inches. The width is 1.34 inches. The weight with it unloaded is 24.4 ounces. We'll talk about the trigger here in a minute. The frame is polymer. As you can see, it does have the accessory rail. The sights, this gun comes red dot ready, and we'll talk about the red dot here in a minute. MSRP is about $649 to $699, but that is just the gun. One thing that I also really like about this gun is you see those serrations, which we'll look at in a minute. These Walther calls them the super terrain serrations. So that's the basic information on this gun. This one does come with they call the performance duty trigger, and we're actually going to weigh this and see what this is weighing in as well today. So let's check out and let's see what my opinion is the Walther PDP Compact. This is the upgraded Pro model with the aim point acro red dot. Empty. There is nothing in it, as well as the magazine. No ammunition in there at all. So why do I like this gun so much? First of all, this trigger is probably one of the best triggers that you're going to get right out of the box. This is the performance duty trigger. It is just like when the reset, you feel it go out and right back, right up against the wall. Let me show you guys the weight on this thing. So charge the gun, and this thing comes in weighing at 5.54. Let's do this again. 6.12, and one more time, 6.12. So between a 5 and a 6 pound trigger. But I'm gonna be honest, when you shoot this gun, it does not even feel that heavy. It is has such a crisp trigger. You just pull there, has very little take up, comes up to the wall, and that's it. And again, like I said, the reset is really short. Take up, and there you go again. Like I said, this came with 3 18-round magazines. Now, a little bit of story behind this gun. This gun was made by Walther. Of course, these guys are made in Germany. This one was made, this model is specifically with the aim point acro red dot was made for the Pennsylvania State Police. So what happened was, according to the FFL where I got this gun here in Oklahoma City, is they made 1,000 of these guys. Well, the Pennsylvania State Police did not buy them all, so Walther called their local FFLs. The one that I go to is called H&H Gun. If you're ever in Oklahoma City, want to go to a really cool gun store, H&H Shooting Sports in West Oklahoma City. They are a premium Walther dealer. So they called him up and they said, hey, we got some of these guns. We would like to know if you'd like some. The manager said, yeah, I'll take 10 of them. Well, this one was the 10th one that they got. So what makes this gun really special is, well, first of all, you get the special trigger, the performance duty trigger that is just, it's just so fun to shoot. Not only that, you got the magwells, which, man, makes, well, I can't do that. YouTube will give me a strike, but it makes it really easy to put the magazine, insert the magazine, especially when you're practicing, doing drills, really easier to get it into magwell. The Acro red dot, man, I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, probably not, but this is probably one of the best, it's absolutely the best red dot that I've ever had. And I have Holosun, and I love my Holosun red dots. Another thing that makes this gun really special for red dots is you see that little curve right there. So when you grab the gun and when you kind of bring your pinky down, it automatically raises that gun so that you can find the red dot. One difficulty that I've had in the past when it came to getting used to my red dots is, man, when you're not used to red dot, when all you've always had are iron sights, finding that red dot. Well, this gun is made specifically for red dots, to where you pinch this, you pull down, and it brings that red dot. Not only that, but I got these high Trijicon, and these are actually still 3-dot. And what I can do with these is they co-witness with my red dot. And that was something that I really, really wanted to have. Supposedly, this red dot on one battery can get 50,000 hours between having to change the battery. So that's I don't know. Only had it for a couple of months, and there are times when if I know that I'm not going to be using this gun, I will turn the red dot off. But we will see if it gets around 50,000. That'd be a long time. My Holosun doesn't get that much, and the Holosun one battery will last about a year. I also do have the Olight. I know some people don't like Olight. They prefer other better brands, but this one has not let me down. I also like this because it is rechargeable. I can slap a little battery charger on there. I charge it on the first of every month, just no matter where it's at, just to keep this thing charged. The grip texture on this gun is probably my favorite thing of the gun. The grip feels just, it's almost like it's giving your hand a massage. Sometimes I will sit here in my recliner and I'll just sit here and I'm like, it just feels good. If your hand is itching, man, good way to scratch your hand, because it just has a great texture. And when you're firing it, when you're shooting it, it just feels really, really good in the hand. So this gun is not too big. It's not small. It's compact. For me, it is like the perfect weapon, the perfect self-defense gun for me to carry on a daily basis. It's fun to fire, very accurate, very easy to find the red dot. It is a little more snappy. I may eventually change the recoil rod in there. I've heard that if you can go a little bit lighter, it'll make it so it's not so snappy. But even with that, I really enjoy shooting this gun. I highly recommend it. From 1 to 10, I give it about an 8.5 stars so far. Maybe it will go higher over time, but I really like the Walther PDP Compact, the Pro model. So that is my quick review of Walther PDP Compact Pro. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Hopefully, The weather here in Oklahoma will continue to improve. It's actually kind of warm outside. They are talking about chances of snow later on in the month of February, but hopefully warm weather is soon to arrive and we will be out kayaking again. And not only kayaking, but also, I only have a short that I did on my jet ski. My jet ski is 26 years old, nothing really to brag about, but I want to make, and I will be making videos this summer on the jet ski so you guys can see what a Yamaha, 26-year-old Yamaha Wave Runner does out on the lake. It is a blast. And the thing about these old jet skis is you can get one for a really good price. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I've been working in education for 33 years now, and I really would like to do something else, like, I don't know, YouTube. But I need more subscribers. I need to have I'll have like 300. Man, if I could get to 1,000 by the end of the year, I might actually get monetized and get out of the public schools. You guys can help me do that, all right? You guys have a blessed weekend, a blessed week wherever you are. I'll see you guys on the next adventure.